Booga 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 booga. Yo, what's going on? Hey,
Hi.
my name is
Hi.
Reefer.
You know what it is. Our name
What's
is
going on?
Savage AF, man.
It's
Forget your
right there.
feelings.
It's right
Facts
there.
matter.
It's right
That is
there.
our motto.
It's right there.
I am Black Pedro. This guy
Yo,
right there,
wagwan.
the dancehall king.
Yeah. We know. Yo, this is comedian Shang. I wanted to let you
You know
know
what
we're
it is.
here for you 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Usually
Typically.
Pacific Standard Time. We're usually, but I mean, sometimes shit happens. Pedro gets another audition for James Cameron to be in Avatar 7. And I believe everybody else is blue. He Black Pedro.
Yeah, it's called the way of niggas.
Swimming. Did you see
You
the
know what
movie
it
yet?
is,
Did
man.
you see it yet?
Oh yeah, man. I really enjoyed it, man. I really did.
It was done really well. Finish. I was gonna tell him. There's some few
Oh
people.
no, yeah. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We're
Yeah.
live like Shank said, 3 to 4, YouTube and Facebook at the same damn time.
Yes.
If you ever miss us live, I'd basically say throw your life away. I mean,
No,
if you're
I
gonna
can
kill yourself, do it expeditiously.
I,
I mean,
I want you to know something. If you miss us live, I want you to walk yourself up to the rooftop, go to the edge of the roof, and jump off. Jump off that bitch. And land on the pavement with your face first and your asshole up in the air.
or you
Or
could
you could just
follow our YouTube page as well.
and go right
There
to
we have all the episodes archived. We
right.
understand shit happens sometimes.
You're
Your
busy.
kid, the babysitter or whatever. So
Your kid put his face on the furnace. It happens. I've been there.
hey, whatever.
All right.
So before you go to the roof, make sure you go to youtube.com/c/savageaf world, all one word.
Right.
When you get there, make sure you subscribe, click button.
Ring the bell. Yo, we got to get this out. Make sure you know what's going on with us. You got to give us the algorithm thing. And where does that come from? Put your hands up. Put your hands up like this. The thumbs. Make sure
that's what it is, man. But some people, Shang, we've had our experiences too, have been either temporarily or permanently banned from YouTube, and might not be able to use it, and vice versa. That's why we provide a couple of platforms. Your alternative, I should say, is Facebook, Meta, World Peace Place, or whatever you call it,
which is up there.
Boom. But if on Facebook, it's Savage A, then you want a dot, then you want an F, then you want a dot. So Savage A dot F dot. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you
use your
subscribe
dots.
to the
That's
channel.
and
all you people that are regularly following us, share the goddamn show. I mean, what do I got to do? Come to your house and redecorate it with all the fake money I was gonna give y'all? What do I got to do? What I got to do for you? Help me. Help you. Help me help you.
I see the audience building in the building. Nicole H. Technically, you're wrong. We don't have matching hats on. I mean, they're both black, but they're not even the same style hats. And clearly, mine has the truth written on it, and Shang's
and mine is blank.
It's blank
because my brain is blank. I'm not the brightest. I've never been the brightest man. I've never been.
Hey, life is like a box. Damani Jones, I see you. Zenat, Bronda, Sandy. Thank y'all for building in the building. We appreciate that, man. Also, speaking of building buildings, brick by brick, follower by follower, you can help to build a home for a comedian. It's called Habitats for Haha.
Yeah.
And it's on the gram, y'all. Make sure. I don't know how much time you have in your day. Some people call it Instagram, the gram, IG, We call it the egg.
We call it the egg, and bookers call it the way you get booked. Make sure
Right.
make sure you check us
The
out.
producers call it a career, whatever.
Exactly. At Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro, share at Black Pedro, comment on at Black Pedro, and go to my page. Right now, I've been populating it mostly with stand-up. So go check out some of my stand-up clips. There's a lot of riffing, a lot of talking shit. Make sure you check it out at Comedian Shang. Please, 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 please follow us.
To you. That being said, yeah, guys, Breezy JJ's in the building. Ooh, almost missed class, girl. Close the door behind you. I think we should probably get into the show, man.
You think so?
I mean, I think that's why we're here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're right.
right.
It's gonna be an interesting show today. We're gonna have some topics we're gonna talk. And I trust and believe Pedro talked so much shit yesterday. We gonna have wait a minute, it's after 5. Yeah, nigga, that's what the fuck you did. We having a sports show. One of these weeks we having a sports show, and he gonna talk all his shit about the shit he trying to back up pertaining to not only Detroit, but some of the teams he follows, and he's absolutely wrong. And I'm just letting him know. And I already did a background check on half the things he said, and I was right, and I want to prove it during the sports show. So when you see us have a ESPN type of head-to-head about not only who the greatest, we're going to do the top 5 greatest football players, top 5 greatest basketball players. And if one more of you white folks say Tom Brady, I will fight you. It's not Tom Brady.
He's the best quarterback of all time.
No, he's not. Wow, here we go. You go just jump, leapfrog right over Montana, Williams, and on and on and on. I could keep naming, but
I think he's surpassed all their passing records.
I don't know, and he got.
We'll double check on that. But hey, we can do that for tomorrow, bro. Stay tuned. In the meantime, in between time today.
He said he was like, "Hey, you won't be froggish."
Look at the tomorrow's show. We're going to do Sports Friday, Savage AF style.
We can do it because
going into the weekend.
I'm bringing receipts. I just want y'all to know.
Okay, hey man, make sure they add up. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just telling you.
Accountants will be in the
about
building.
The Detroit Pistons. Get the fuck on.
Come on,
those criminals.
Oh, watch out, Savage AF. That's how the Black community gets touted. Savage AF, man. You know what it is. It's Thursday, February 9th. 20 deuce trizzles in the time-space continuum. That's 2023 for any non-hip hoppers who might be listening. We're going to end today's show with a Shangry, of course. If I ruled the world, the Repubs would be in trouble. I hate them, baby.
Yeah, that's a new song. Yeah, they have made me hate them even more now. Yeah.
Shane's about to drop bars. Oh man, well, I think both of our segments today are song orientated, as niggas would say in the street. But Black Pedro popping today. My girl got a girlfriend. Chevy blue like whirlwind. Nigga, it's the drought, and that boy, I got that girlfriend. My girl got a girlfriend, y'all. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, we do have our critical question of the day. Motherfuckers say what? Black wild chicken wings? Is that a thing now? We're gonna talk about it though. We'll get into it. But again, it is Thursday, February 9th, 2023. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yeah.
A black family is being terrorized, y'all. This is some real day, modern day, 2023, right now shit. And I'm gonna pump this for you guys a little bit, and then we'll get into the backstory. But watch these.
Really is, to know that people can just go out and say you did something and never had a conversation with you, never put eyes on you, just from what some dirty ass cop done said in the community. You know what I'm saying? Just what some dirty ass cop done told the community to say. My words might not all come out right, but you know what I mean. But shit. You just wake up feeling, have you ever just woke up feeling defeated? You know what I mean? You do the right thing. And sometimes just doing the right thing, man, just ain't good enough. Ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for being a black man, you got to prove yourself in this world. You got to, everything you say got to goddamn be put to the test, or you got to have proof. You know what I'm saying? You got to have proof. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers telling me I'm gutting my own goddamn pigs. I'm stealing my own goddamn goats. Well, where am I keeping them? Where they at?
Where they at? It goes on, but that was brother Courtney Mallory. He's a rancher in Colorado. Has when we say property, we're talking about acreage, thousands and thousands of acres. Let me see. In the past, since April of 2021, there have been 170 calls for the police to his property. Essentially, the brother is being Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewooded out of his property. They're trying to, the surrounding ranchers who happen to be white,
They happen to be snow heathens.
milk crickets, rubbing legs together, singing them songs. They've been harassing this black man and his family, trying to take control of his land, right? Which we all know in America is, the most valuable thing. It's what America is. Damani Jones, he is country. He's out there tending to the crops, man. He had on a 10-gallon hat and everything. He's out there ranching.
Just cause you fuck a few white women on the way to your ranch, they get a problem.
I think his wife is black as well, but the NAACP is involved.
And they found out that he has been threatened. The Black Colorado rancher arrested after alleging racism, harassment, and vandalism. Actually, he was the one that they were trying to accuse of what he was accusing people of, right?
No, of course. They make him out to, the community has made him out to be a villain. And as the brother stated, as brother Mallory stated, is through what he labeled and described as a dirty cop. I've never heard of such a thing. Dirty cop. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. But yeah, so and it sounds like, and this is going to be, I think, thematic through today's show, is like the weaponization of police, either through their own actions against our community, or by white citizens in this community or in our communities, who fully understand that they are a hammer that is there to isolate, control, intimidate, terrorize, and kill Black people.
According to this article, and also some of the stuff I read that was a press release from the NAACP, it's obvious that it's another land grab, which they like to do with Black, not only farmers, because Black farmers just got some subsidies pretending to helping their farms, which they take just to the fucking market like everybody else. But for some reason, they didn't have the subsidies for the past, 50 years. 50 years.
Definitely.
So now that they're giving them subsidies, what they're trying to do now is do different things to strip them of their land. So not only don't they get, because they don't have the land, because they're no longer registered with the farmers union, whatever the fuck that is, now they're trying to use other tactics by vandalism, threats, terrorism, to make them sell their property or get off their property so they can take it. So the government won't have to pay them the subsidies. So I think this conspiracy theory in my mind is the government is hiring these motherfuckers to do dirt, to make these Black farmers get up off their land. Now, this is not something unusual. It's happening with a lot of real estate scams. It happened in Atlantic City. It happened in Milwaukee, and it happened in Chicago, where they would hire, the government actually was, this is back in the day though, hire people to threaten, terrorize these people to the point where they're like, fuck it, I'll sell for even less just to get out of the harassment of what's going on. Sorry that long
Yeah.
diatribe, but that's what's going on.
No. That's what we need. Because this is, I mean, and I've seen some jokes about the brother being country, but the reality is, brothers got a right to be country if they want to be, and they have a right to ranch and own land. The NAACP is coming in with independent surveyors to, survey the property and establish, sort of independently true property lines. But this is an age-old tale. It goes to the foundation of America as we know it, and then on through the sort of, especially during the Reconstruction period in this country, when Black people were sort of given some opportunity to achieve in life. Poor white people step in and negate that, and it's often backed by the state. Like Tulsa, Rosewood, Greensboro, all of these places where this same thing happened. And this is on a scale. This isn't a town. This is a single rancher, though. And I just couldn't imagine living in a community of any sort where you're just surrounded. Like these niggas are isolated and surrounded
Right.
and just out there.
And they
it's just
can't
like,
prove a lot of times when you look at the terrorism, because this is terrorism. I don't know why the fuck they won't label that. I mean, the police or the authorities. But the good thing about it, this is
they're part of it. They're part
right.
of it.
They're part of it. Now, the reason I said that, people said it was conspiracy theory, but when I give them facts of situations where real estate was taken from black people, there was one lady that was 87 years old where they literally kept threatening to burn her in her house, and so she sold her property, which actually would have been, ready for this, $3 million. She sold it for $500,000 to just so she could move and feel safe because her grandson and son had moved so far away, so she ended up getting the money and moving away and giving up the property that was worth millions. So it's a scam, and I think the government is involved with it, with the farmers, because of the subsidies. I mean, that's my theory, but it's not far fetched when you look at, they were actually, the FBI and the CIA was tracking Martin Luther King, tracking Malcolm X. So when you know that's for a fact, we've heard the audio, we've heard the shit that they did. I mean, would you be surprised about that, Pedro? Would anybody in the
Well, I mean, even beyond the FBI and CIA, we like you mentioned earlier, W. Kamau Bell did one of his segments on his CNN show. They did the United Shades of America. They did it on black.
United States of America on CNN.
Yeah, they did a black farmer segment or episode, I should say, and there have long been, black people have been a part of every facet of America, every facet. So from industrial to agricultural to cowboy, farming, agricultural stuff.
If you look at the culture, there's a video out. Shout out to Godfrey, he sent it to me. Where's these little girls going? Slavery built America. But then they go into all these details. I mean, it's cute at first and kind of cringy, and then when they start saying all the things that we have been basically responsible for in America, built in America, and I was sitting there going, these little girls, I didn't do this because I don't dance like this.
Please don't. Yeah.
But I'll stop.
It'd be hard for me to, back up my homie when I'm like, yeah, that nigga was doing bunny hands or whatever, doing the kitten fists. No, but there's a long history of, whether it is the formal state or just, whites taking advantage of
white
the supremacist and the supremacist construct. That black people have been pushed out of their lands, whether it's in urban or suburban or rural areas, and it's always for the value of the land, and without regard for the life of the of the residents. Now, this man, Courtney Mallory, they've had both livestock and pets come up dead on their property. And as he said, the spin is that he's doing it himself. I think there's, obviously this huge misconception that Black people are actually looking for drama in this country.
Instead of just living our lives.
Yeah, like a nigga's gonna move into a white community and be like, they all after me. It's like he's probably really just trying to ranch. And according to our history, it's most likely that this community is going fucking nuts and believe that they can subjugate this Black man into submission.
It's like when the little kids, you're hitting yourself. You're hitting yourself when you're grabbing the person's hand and you're hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. It's like, no, you're actually taking my hand and you're hitting me, bitch. And then I gotta take a pitchfork, stab you. I don't flag us for that. I'm not saying, yeah, I am. Listen, a lot of people in the feed are saying the same thing too. Let's look at some of the things. Nicole H says there was class action for Black farmers a few years back. Everyone got 50K. Yeah, and they were supposed to get subsidies because basically farmers feed all of us, not just Black farmers.
Also,
50K.
At today's prices, 50K sounds.
That's bus fare. Okay.
Pennies on the dollar.
And somebody, Roger Stacker, he's Black Cartwright. You goddamn right.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. His voice is like, you do everything right. You tend to the hogs.
AJ fits a little more like me. He's like, he couldn't do the country life anyways. He said, I knew I couldn't eat shit noodles like chitlins, pig ears, cow tongue, or snout. He couldn't be country. So yeah, I'm kind of with you there. The diet alone, plant-based, I feel like isn't respected. And
Jamali Jones says cow tongue and burritos is good. I'm good on that pig ass. Well, if anybody needs to talk about pig ass, would be Pedro, because he's had a few pig ass in his apartment.
Ladies, if you put it in the air, I might be there. Okay.
Yeah, but
Savage,
Savage, what I'm saying about this situation with this brother, whether you think he's country, not country, whatever the fuck your thought process is, to arrest him for arrest him, because he's saying I'm being terrorized, is the same old shit where they always say that, well, you know what, you guys are thinking too much, or come on, it's your imagination. When we have a history that shows systematically they have done this to land grabs, when systematically they have done this pertaining to terrorism. If you look at back in the day, I just saw an article on this. You know, 6% of America was the KKK. 6%. 6 million people were active members of the KKK. Do you think that thought process has gone away, where they felt like they could terrorize people? They used to burn crosses on people's lawns to scare them to move out of the neighborhood. Now, you're thinking this is probably in the 50s, 1962. This is in 1962. Okay, so this is not some faraway land like Star Wars where you see the scroll come down real slow. It ain't that. This is shit that's happening now. And I believe this, brother, because I know the history of this country. That's it.
AJ Fit, I cannot let you besmirch oxtails. He said oxtail is basically ass, but people eat it. It's ass adjacent, dog.
Yeah, I don't eat oxtail.
It's literally above.
I don't eat oxtail. I'm with
step up.
I don't even
oxtails.
I
love.
I hate to break it to you, ladies. I don't even eat women's ass.
All right.
I know women like do that. Eat these groceries.
Sorry to spoil your Valentine's Day, ladies.
But
yeah, you could save that donut.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna keep it pushing, but I did want to make sure on our show that we highlighted this story, and that we as a community can keep our eyes on it and contact local authorities, and
it's so fucked up.
I can't even personally understand, the motivation to live that lifestyle, you know, out in the
You
middle
know
of
what it is?
nowhere,
I know why.
surrounded by white
I can
people and
tell you why.
cows.
I can
It's
tell you
just,
why. One is I'll show you thing. I really believe that with black folks. It's an I'll
well,
show you
no.
thing.
Yeah, and
But
but also,
secondly, some people like that shit. I don't like the
yeah,
word.
yeah. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, black people have always been a part of every part of America.
And
So
do you
there've
like
always
hiking?
been black farmers and ranchers. What do I like? What?
Hiking, like in the woods, deep in the woods, or up in the
Oh,
mountains.
not deep. No, just like LA hiking, like established
That's not
trails.
really. That's
No,
not.
established trails.
I
I mean, they're in
mean,
the wild. You see snake holes. You know, you hear a little scuffle in the bush every now and then. You're like, okay, it's wildlife. There's wildlife out there. You know, there could be a little mountain lion every now and then, a little coyote, but they are established trails that lead up to pristine vistas. Yeah, no, but you're not about to just have me pull over to the side of the road and be like, I wonder what's in here. You
yeah.
know, like, nah,
One time,
we ain't.
Pedro's car or something broke down. He was on the way to Vegas in Barstow, and he did a
Oh, yeah.
live from there. And when I say, I was like, well, somebody's gonna be wearing Pedro's face as skin.
Yeah,
Because
this was
that
definitely like,
motherfucker was
I
out
need to get
there.
out of here before the sun
Please fix
bows
my
below that
car as
mountain.
fast as possible so I can leave here before I hear. I looked over my shoulder and see a dude with a buzzsaw going. That shit looked. I was sitting there going. I was whispering. We're on the fucking feed, and I was like, Pedro, get out of there! Get out of there now!
You're not
So,
safe.
but then there's some black people that revel. I have a friend of mine that actually is trying to become like a full blown like cowhand, which is
Okay.
weird in 2022. I talked to him.
Right.
I was like, because every time he calls me, I go, "You're actually using a phone? You didn't, like you didn't carve something in a rock and throw it. What the fuck are you doing this for?" It's just, man, I like the feel of it. And he got that kind of voice too, because he's from Oklahoma. They
Yeah,
got the
that's what it
same
is.
kind of voice.
No, I mean, and you know, the beauty, the reality is, and the reason why, you know, I like to highlight a story like this is to show that, you know, we have a right to exist everywhere, you know, in these streets, in the goddamn hills and valleys,
No,
and
you
in the
don't.
creeks and in
No,
the
you
swamp.
don't. No, you don't.
And you know, so let's make sure we keep our eyes on that prize.
Man,
We're gonna,
first off, nigger Pedro, what you doing outside the perimeter? Don't be going outside the perimeter. You know, you niggers, when you're in Georgia, stay within the city limits. You come out here, there's a very good chance we're going to tie you to a tree, play some banjos, and talk about how pretty your mouth is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, and I've known you for a while, Pedro. I do think you got a pretty mouth.
But the dang, dang. And when you hear talk like that, when you hear speech like that, it literally makes you go,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Now this one right here, I just gotta. All right, I'm gonna hit y'all with this little video right quick, and then we'll meet you on the other side.
On the other side of it.
I don't know if y'all have seen this yet, but I just want y'all to see how black women are treated. And just a little background before people start with questions and assumptions. This man in the video is not a pizza delivery driver. The woman in the video picked up pizza and wings from the restaurant. She got home, realized that the wings were uncooked or undercooked. She called the restaurant to let them know. The guy picked up the phone. He was very rude to her and he hung up. At that point, she drove back to the restaurant. There was no interaction between her and the guy that you see in this video before she started filming. She literally stepped out her car and he went straight frantic WW. Please listen to the language that this man is using.
Excuse me, are you the guy I just spoke with on the phone?
I'd step back. I'm having a handgun in my hand. Back up.
I'm just
I don't know what the fuck you up here for, but this is completely unacceptable. I told you what to fucking do.
Do you
I feel afraid for my life. Get back in your car now.
What?
Get back in your car now. This is how robberies happen.
This is not a robbery. I'm just asking, can I get my refund?
We already closed. I have told you what to do. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm just
saying.
I'm just asking for corporate number.
Find it on the website.
What is your name?
You need to leave.
I'm
just gonna call the police about this incident tomorrow.
Okay.
This is gonna be called a strong arm robbery. Leave now.
Strong arm robbery, but I have nothing but pizza.
Calling 911 right now. Calling 911. I'm going back in and getting the information. This is it. This is it. All right. You don't want to fucking listen? It's cool. It's cool.
And I don't show them the
Motherfucker say what?
Wow, that
She's
dude.
got a chicken box in her hand. Okay, first of all, if you thought this was a robbery setup, stay your ass in the store. Like, why are you out in the parking lot then?
Did he have a? He didn't have a weapon on him, did he?
He had a gun. He had a. I mean, it was hard to see in the video, but
So he pulled a gun.
he said it when she approached. He was like, "You need to stay back. I have a handgun right now." That was like the first thing he said. So like, off jump, he's in I'm about to shoot you mode.
This is the wild part where he says, "I'm gonna say," not it is. I'm gonna say it's an armed robbery.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to basically, like white people like to do, because they use death by cop with us. It's called white privilege, where they say, "I'm going to say," just like the woman in Central Park. There's a black man and he's trying to stick his dick in me, like, and the guy was gay and a bird watcher and was like 10 feet away from her. Like, what are you talking about? I just want you to put a leash on your dog. That's what the sign says. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why you do that? Stop it. Stop it now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened.
And then the other thing, it's like white guy, black woman. You know, like I don't know, the idea of being, you know, he literally said at some point, "I'm afraid for my life." It's like,
bitch.
Why, bro?
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Oh no, for real, bro. Why?
He's an extra
like
bitch.
what has you afraid for your life? Right,
you know why he did that? He did that so he could actually bust off shots and say, "I was afraid for my
he
life."
wanted to shoot a black person.
Right. He wanted to, and that, like, I got a question for white folks. Go live your fucking life. Leave us the fuck alone. Give me my
first of all, cook the wings all the way.
Yeah.
When we order them, so that you don't have to go back to the store and get your life threatened. So like white people, when we order wings from you, cook that shit all the way. Cause niggas will come back. And she wasn't even violent, but niggas are gonna come back and be like, "Yo, you didn't cook my wings." You know what I'm saying?
That's it. There's nothing else.
And he's like, "I told you what to do." It's like, that's not how this works, dog. You don't give me half cooked food and then be like, "Now put it in your oven for 15 minutes at 370."
I'm not gonna cook the shit. That's what you're supposed to be. Cook. You fucking cook. This is another example of the bitchdom. And they try to say they call people snowflakes, and they the biggest snowflakes of all. I'm in fear of my life. You know what? Yeah, man. I would have looked at him and said, all right, I got you. I'd have got in my car, but fuck if I wouldn't have came back another day. Like, remember me? Who are you? Pow! Smash, nigga. Pop! Smash, beat. Blood, smash, kick. Crunch, snap, fuck you, bam, yeah, where your gun now? Chicken, up your ass, feel it, fuck you. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
And this particular incident happened at a Marco's Pizza. What's the city? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out exactly where it was.
Sue the shit out of this place.
Well, I mean, like, you know, this guy should, if he's in fear for his life, he should definitely be in fear for his job. You know, like, you know, this nigga can't handle the pressures of a wing reorder. I'm like, these are just undercooked wings, and he's like, "I'll shoot everybody." He's like, "I'm not sure you're ready for society, sir." Like,
I don't think you should be.
This is you work at a pizza place called Marco's, dog. Like, it's not
that deep. It's not that serious, but he made it that serious, and that's what.
Like, even if you are about to get robbed, you're not supposed to put up a fight, dog. Like, bro, you're not trained for that.
You know what? This reminds me of the thing where this young man that lived in a very high end condominium. I think it was condominiums, or it was apartments in New York. This woman said, who are you coming to see? And he's like, "I'm coming to my apartment." She's like, "Who are you coming to visit?" "I'm not coming to visit." And she kept on, "I'm going to call the police, and I'm going to do this."
That happens all the time.
And I feel unfair. He said, "Ma'am, if you don't get out my way, I'm going to push past you." He pushes past her. You hit me. You hit me. And she had a little dog with her. You hit me. And then she starts following him. She follows him all the way to his apartment. You see how I'm taking my key, putting it in my door? This is it is so hard to be black in America and just be a person. If you look at the through line with us pertaining to this fucking show, it's hard if you just want to be a rancher and you just want to ranch out. You know, you don't like people that much, but you like goats and chickens and tending to the land. And you still can't do that. You can't return uncooked chicken without the possibility of bullet play. What the fuck? And then white people want to ask, why are we so mad? Why are you so? Look at our lives. Look at how, as a comic, last night I realized it and it made me, I was so depressed last night. I'm surprised I haven't killed everybody in 4 blocks.
Kill 4 people.
No, I'm just
and this apparently happened in California as well. So
California got pockets of dodum, bunkdom, fucking racism all over.
Yeah, a whole bunch of hoe donkeys. So yeah, man. Definitely a meth head maneuver, Nicole H. I can't argue with that. She does say Marcos is all right. Well, not that location. This guy can't still have a job.
No, you don't think she could sue Marcos? Your employee threatened me with a gun because I just asked for bringing back uncooked chicken. She should get a settlement where she can buy all the chicken she wants.
Her name is Kai, so it should be called Kai's Pizza.
Yeah, I mean,
and well cooked wings very soon. So
what is? Let's see some before we go into the next thing. That's a good way to end up with a hot one. Later threatening me with a gun. Fuck around and find out if you want. I'm telling you, I'm on the same thing. Yo, dude, some people, man, you got to circle back. They got to learn their lessons. You got to learn what accountability is.
And I mean, but this is a big part of our society where, some people like this dude at Marcos was, they're quick to pull out a gun in a situation that does not require it at all. And honestly, legally, he would not be covered. Obviously, if he used that gun, like there was no threat to his life. There's just no reason for him to be at that level.
Would you have a gun owner? I can't get a fucking gun, but
yeah,
I would.
But I know I've been, I've had training. Like I know that I can't. Somebody comes back to our restaurant and they're like, "Yeah, you forgot to put this in the bag." I can't be like, "Yo, back the fuck up!" Back. I don't know nothing about no bolognese. Back the fuck up. Like you can't. Like you can't do that. Like,
sure?
That's just like not even sane response. Especially like imagine just like some little chick coming up to me. It's just like, "Excuse me, can I get a spoon to go?" And I'm like, "I don't know what you're trying to pull, lady."
I feel
fucking light your ass up.
I feel third for my
I'm
life.
afraid for my life.
What? This is the wild shit.
Fuck no.
How are you? The one thing I always ask about supremacists? If you're so supreme, if you're so confident with yourself, one, why do you always have to feel the need to go to a gun? Two, you should have a superior intellect to be able to diffuse a situation that doesn't take that much to diffuse. And then third, why you such a bitch? Why you got so much bitch in you? You open your chest and let that little bitch out, bitch. Yeah, I'm afraid for my life. I'm afraid for you too, man. Because you're lucky I couldn't see who you were. Because I go to Marcos. That's that Charlie Murphy. I come to Marcos.
That's what we did. We gave him justice.
Come over there. I'll beat the brakes off that motherfucker.
Shot him in the kneecap. That was
take
justice.
All his chicken. I'll take all your chicken. Fuck that nigga. Just take all your chicken.
And cook it some more, nigga. Savage AF, man. That's your motherfucker say what for today. That did happen, I think, a few months ago. But be careful out there. These white people are afraid for their lives, and
yes,
that means you gotta die.
Yes, scaredy cats, little scaredy cats.
All right, we're gonna keep it pushing, and as we do, it's gonna sound a little something like that. Hit it.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. All right, buckle up, folks. I have a feeling This
got
one's
a
gonna
feeling.
cause.
Oh yeah, this might cause a little bit
I
of.
feel like this one might cause a bit of a stir. Listen up.
You need to bring more women for your husband. Trust me, the moment you accept this, your life's gonna change. Men need more than one woman, and men crave more than one woman. See, the thing is, we don't want to say this to ourselves. We prefer to say, I'm enough, but it has nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, when you understand this and have this real talk with your husband, when you understand this, the bond you have with your husband will be unbreakable.
Yeah. 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 So, that one caught me. That one caught me because, I got to admit, I'm a good dude, but not always the best
Wow.
man. Not always the best
Wow.
boyfriend. You know what I mean? Which is to say, I probably cheated on every girlfriend or significant other that I've ever had. Just not so good at that.
Wow. Get that off your. Hey, get that off your
Hey
chest,
man,
brother.
hey, we gonna be honest out
Hey,
here.
look, share what you. Hey, man, express
So,
yourself, man.
ladies, if you still hit me up,
Just saying.
that's on you.
Hey, Pedro, follow your truth, brother. Follow your truth.
Yeah, you know me. I'm gonna be me.
So.
So in that sense, a lot of what that young lady said, rang true. Like men do crave other women, and
What?
yeah, a lot of men do. Not every single man, but I think
This
fellas,
guy.
if most of us were honest, we would, we'd have a little harem
I gotta jump in. Hold on,
amongst
hold
us
on,
or
hold on.
whatever.
So you say that cheating is okay?
And see, that's not even close to anything that
Okay.
I've said.
So you would have a.
I'm still in the midst of what I'm saying. Hold on.
All
Now
right,
let,
all right. If
let
you
me
were
say it,
married,
and then it'll
if
be
you were
understood.
married, okay, go ahead. I'm
So all I'm saying is, she made okay. So and obviously you notice by her garb that she probably practices a certain religion, which in certain aspects and interpretations, and there are other religions that preach polygamy or endorse it and practice it. So there's that level of or that layer to it as well. But for the most part, I think when we look at the divorce rates in America, especially, and even maybe globally, that it is maybe monogamy isn't such a natural thing, right? But also, fellas, good luck bringing this conversation up to your wife. Like and she was this young lady was talking to the ladies, but this is not a conversation you're gonna most likely have a whole lot of luck bringing up with your wife,
I mean,
fellas.
I can already know the conversation. Look, Cindy, I love you. I think you're a beautiful woman, but I'm bringing two other bitches in to rotate around so I can do what I got to do. What you think? Yeah, that's what Daddy said. Now go make Daddy a sandwich. Boom, me, you, and all of us. How about that? Shut up. Your turn for the dick. It's Tuesday.
And AJ's like, and she's saying it with the biggest smile. I mean, she really did seem happy. She didn't seem to be under duress in that video. But and there are people who live this lifestyle, and some people who just practice open relationships in general. You know, I think you'd have to have some sort of natural detachment from a person to be able to share your bed with them and then know that they're out there sharing
Right.
their bed with other
What about
people.
would
If
you have?
that would make it hard with feelings and love and
I have a
stuff.
question for you. Would you have 3 wives?
Brother, I haven't been able to get one, so I'm at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the math and say that
Lex Luthor.
I might not be the wife guy.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
Lex
Like,
Luthor here has 3 wives.
yeah, but that's the one photo. But wife two ain't never happy because she's the middle wife. It's the day one and then the newest one, but the ones in the middle, they ain't never gonna be happy.
That's the one on
I,
the
s-
end
I
with her
saw I
arms
saw
crossed.
I saw Woman King. It's hard to keep on them wives. John Boyega,
Yeah.
the nigga Finn from Star Wars. That nigga
Oh,
had,
you
you
saw
know,
that movie? My brother said it's a good movie. I haven't
oh, it's a
watched
fantastic movie. But you know, he had like this nigga had like 7 wives, and I'm like, yeah, man, that seemed like a lot. I know you king and all, but I don't know if I need all of that, man. But so yeah, ladies, how do you feel about what she said though? Nicole A said he got to have hella money to pay for all those extra women. You know, I mean, if we're a real family, you know, let these
We
wives go to
all
work too.
pull your weight.
we all doing something.
Pull your weight thing one, thing and two.
Yeah.
Thing
What's your
one and
name?
thing two.
Yeah, wife 7. Get over here.
Yeah, shut up. You know you're number 3. Shut up. Go clean the toilet. I did not
and
expect
then
it
he's
from
like, but
Pedro.
number 4, you're only number 4 because of time, baby. You know, it's like
That's all
I
it is.
didn't. I just
Not that
met
I
these
don't love
first
you.
3.
It's just that you know,
You
you
know,
know
if
what?
I had met you first, you'd be number 1.
The only reason Crystal got a better ass than you, but you know what? You got better. You a throat goat. So everybody has their thing, and you got
Now
your thing,
it
baby.
just seems like marriage is hard enough
No, that's not true.
one on one.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm just talking. I'm numbers game. It's like 60% divorce rate or
Being a
some shit
person
like.
out of the two of these two niggas talking that has been married, and
I was
divorced.
engaged and we lived together, which is
That's true. That is
it's
true.
close.
I was
So
married,
yeah.
and anybody's like, well, "What happened?" And I hate when women say, "Well, what did you do?" Shut the fuck up, bitch. It ain't always us. She cheated. I caught her butt ball ass naked, and then I am stunned. I haven't gone to jail because I was going to kill her, kill the dude, kill the dude that introduced the dude, and then I was going to wire my money at the time because I had money to Europe, and I was going to learn a very, very very difficult foreign language. Let's put it that way. Um,
There you go, right?
yeah.
Sandy said, "If you are complete, a man will not want any other."
Bullshit.
Uh,
Wait, let
I
me
was about to
find
say,
it.
thank you for our little comment section, Yoda over there. If complete you are, but here's the reality, girl. There's Vegas. you know, I'm just telling you, it's to be honest, I don't understand completely faithful dudes because I'm like,
Wait, okay.
oh,
So,
do
you don't
you disagree
understand
that?
me. You don't understand me.
Not that part. Like, I get a lot of aspects of it, but I'm like, man, that's tough for me, dog. Like,
I didn't. I had
it's
3 women that
I'm
I
not
was with
strong like that.
for a long time, and one of them I was with for 7 years, and I never partook of other pussy.
Vagine.
Yeah, I was with, and then the other person, my son's mom, which he knows, well, he knew, and met and rode cross country with that whore. Oh no, I'm kidding. And
I didn't call it that back
I didn't call her that. No, she's not a whore.
then.
She's just an undesirable person with horrible fucking features, and she's a Tesla that runs on no electricity. Um, she's just a bad person. I can't believe I'm going into this. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know her. I don't even know her no more. But I do hope she dies. Let's be real.
He's like, that is the best life you can have
I
is
mean,
not her.
if I like say I was magic, and all of a sudden, dead. But I think that if Pedro says that's what makes him happy, Keith, a friend of mine, Keith Michael,
I think one big part of my problem is I don't have a type. So
I have a type.
it's not that I'm looking for something better.
You got a type.
No. I mean, big butt and brains is what I like. So you know what I mean? Like,
wait a minute, you like the BBB?
yeah, man.
Big butt
But
brains?
big butt brains, big butt brainiac, but like, so it's like, I see beauty in all different types of women, and
You
then I'm
do?
like, I wonder what that's like. And
I
it's not
like
about, I'm looking for something better. It's just like,
I'm
oh,
attracted
this is so
to.
much different,
Well,
but also
okay,
so attractive.
other than big butt brains, what other characteristic do you think is beautiful about a woman? I know that I like women that are dwarfs. I've always been attracted. So any of
Okay.
you women that's over 3 foot tall, you won't get a chance with me. Okay, you won't get to partake of some of this shang loving unless you're a dwarf
Yeah.
size.
I like sexually confident women. without, you
I
know,
like insecure ass
thinking that
women.
they're necessarily loose. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't need women thou art loose. But you know, I want you to be confident in bed. And then also just some other shit. Oh yeah, hobo. Yeah, I got a thing for homeless men. You're just not gonna let it go, Nicole, huh?
Ever.
You're just gonna keep. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Redheads is just like a natural thing to me where I'm just like it attracts me. I don't know, you know. But I
Really?
see redheads and yeah, like it's an attractive quality somehow. You know, I'm not saying every redhead is attractive. I'm just saying an attractive woman who is redheaded is gonna be able to take over my mind at some point, so I don't look them in the eye. But
Wow.
yeah, man.
Wow, Pedro. Wow. Hey y'all, I just want y'all
I
to
think
know.
the most important message in those ladies, in there, ladies, is that you know if your man is seeking other women, whether you agree with it or not, it doesn't have anything to do with you necessarily.
I beg
I
to
mean,
differ.
some of y'all are trash. Some of y'all are trash, but the reality is,
Wow.
you know, they, you know, any time, and rather than being unfaithful in any time in my life, I realize now that like I should have just left that relationship. You know what I mean? Like that was the right thing to do. I just either didn't have the esteem or the balls or the heart to do it.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
No,
You
no,
got
no,
a
no,
lot.
for sure.
You don't think you got a lot of esteem? I don't got no esteem, but
I'm just talking about at the time in
I'm
those
just
moments, whatever it is. Yeah, you know.
I mask my esteem with aggression. Yeah, just go. Yeah, how about fuck you? Wait a minute. Why did you say that? Cause I'm not secure. That's why I said it. Fuck you. Want to fight?
Yeah, man.
Wait a minute. What? I just want to return these chicken wings. That's all. That's just what.
He said, "I'm afraid." It's like, nigga, it's ranch. Brains and AJ says brains and a pretty face for him. Buns can sag and change. Boobs also. Gravity is a bitch. Hey man, you know, ladies, the more the booty sag, the more I'll be there to catch you, girl. Let it loose. Don't let it
All
out.
right. Okay. So you feel like what that woman said? Replay that shit. It's only a second. Replay that shit. We good on
All
time.
right. Hold
Replay
on, let
that
me
shit.
see. She is
You
right
need to
here.
bring more women for your husband. Trust me, the moment you accept this, your life's gonna change. Men need more than one woman, and men crave more than one woman. See, the thing is, we don't want to say this to ourselves. We prefer to say, I'm enough, but it has nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, when you understand this and have this real talk with your husband, when you understand this, the bond you have with your husband will be unbreakable.
That woman's so beautiful.
Nah,
You
woman
know
of the
what? I
year.
told
Got my
myself
vote.
there's no crying on Savage AF, but
God damn it. God damn it. Now another very wise woman who frequents this show. What up, though? No other Miranda. Instead of being unfaithful, just don't marry
I
and
disagree.
do
You got
you with no problem. You know,
tax write off. Tax write off. Shut up. No
I think I
Miranda.
might be in that space. No other Miranda, where it's just like, hey, maybe it's not the life, right? Maybe
But
that ain't it.
Pedro, you have game. I have no game. I take a sip and I'm sick in the bar. just I'm sitting there going, "Can you get me home? Can anybody
That's
get me
the other
home?"
problem. I still got a little game left, man.
I got
It's
none.
always a little
I
voice
got
in me
none.
that's like, just say a little
I've
something to
had
her,
some.
dog. See what she
I
gonna
can't
say.
believe the woman I was with for 7 years. I was with her for 7 years. That Hobbit. You know, what I'm saying I'm glad. I hope she's back in Middle Earth, or the dragon killed her. I'm hoping. But I can, I can dream.
Smaug.
So I'm smog. I just really feel like I couldn't do it because my attitude is, what if she brought three niggas and said, "Hey, I want to share my pussy with three other niggas because that makes me happy." Then I'd be like, "Well, where you want it?
See,
Head,
that's
where you
the
want
hard
it? Where you want it? Head or stomach?"
that's the hard part, man.
Yeah, that's the hard part. It's like, man, babe, your kiss tastes funny. Well, it should
Well,
taste
I
like.
guess what ladies do you often crave more than one man? And I
Oh,
don't mean at
absolutely.
once.
Oh
I don't
my
mean at
God,
once,
yeah,
but
they
you
do.
know, like so
Hey,
yeah, I mean like maybe we all need to just be honest about this
okay,
damn
right, being
marriage and
forced.
monogamy and yeah, you know,
No,
like
because I know there's a percentage of the people that in this watch the show and in the feed that are absolute whores. Uh,
mm.
and they're slutty whores. They're slutty
Leave your
little
number in the
right.
leave your number on the cabinet.
Your little dirty birds. Your little dirty birds, and you like to play with your dirty birdness. No, I don't think women. I think women do now. The modern woman, the new millennial modern woman, does feel like if you can have a bunch of pussy, I can have a bunch of dick. I feel like women are much more liberated with that, but it just for me, I know that I don't want to taste another dude's dick when I kiss you, and if I have to do that, if I have to kill you, and I don't
Well,
want to
just
kill
make her
you,
rinse. Make her
I don't want to
rinse.
kill
Just
her because I
make
love her,
make her brush her teeth and scope
and
and
then no.
Listerine.
See, he's still on the butts, real big butts, and I cannot lie. What the fuck? Say
AJ said real big butts though. Fake ones are like 2 basketballs in like when they spoon damn near send you into
hypothermia.
It's just no
You
warm
know
meat
what?
back
But you
there.
know
Huh?
what? Titties will chip your tooth. The point is, okay, before we move on, the point is, I think that young lady is someone that could end up with Pedro, and Pedro would be like, "This is
And
a
then
good,
she go get and then go. I'll be like, go give me a few more, just like you.
yeah."
No, Northern Miranda said I crave more than one man, but has never been able to just fuck around. She's also still single. Hey, live your life, be free, girl. Get out there. But yeah, that I just thought that was an interesting perspective. Again, obviously, there's seemingly, I would assume, some religious influence in it based on her presentation. But
She's beautiful though.
oh yeah, extremely. And like AJ said, she was beaming with a smile. So
she came.
it was a
You know what?
believable pitch.
It was a believable pitch,
And
and
I'm like, ladies, if you want to get married, let's give it a try.
and women would cuss her out. Like, why would you let a man do that to you? Shut the fuck up. Let that woman be happy. If she want to be like her husband and wants her husband to have other women, then shut the fuck up. And especially
I mean,
top tier 1% with men. Women, you act like you can get it. No, you can't get a 1% man. So once you get a 1% man, you're going to gravitate to that, and you're going to deal with it when he has 3 other women on the side, even though he's taking care of you. Shut up.
And also, and before we get out of here, and I pass it to you, Shang, is I often hear women. You hear it a lot in comedy, like women comics when they do an imitation of a man. You guys always make us sound stupid, and I'm not saying we're not stupid. I agree, but it's always like my boyfriend was like, I don't understand why we got to, men get portrayed as stupid in the fucking
sitcoms,
even in sitcoms and all that shit. I mean, these are just jokey portrayals in a patriarchal society, but it's what it is. So think of it, ladies, if you were in this polygamous family where you and multiple wives with a husband. Just think about it as a community of women raising a child, and it takes a village. But if men are such idiots, then it's like you and 6 of your homegirls who are like just divvying up, like, all right, who's on balls this week? Okay, cool. And you gonna cook? All right, great. Lisa, you're on the dick. It's just your week. She's like, but she's like, girl, you gotta take care of that.
I'm on my
period.
You know what it is.
Yeah, I'll take care of the house this week, and then you know what I mean? It's vacation week for Suzanne. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could divvy up the shit and wouldn't always have to do the whole shit the whole time. I'm just saying.
If your woman for your birthday brought another woman to the thing, said, "Hey, Pedro, this is your happy birthday," would you do it with both of them and your woman?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, see,
for sure.
I would be like, I wouldn't do it.
I've never with somebody that, I mean, I've already done a multiple situation, but like I would, never with somebody that I, was.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Even if
seemingly
she offered me, I'd be like, I appreciate it, but no, because if I start fucking her too good, you're gonna get mad. So when she leave, then we're gonna have problems. So why don't you have Cindy come back over and fuck you right? And then I gotta, I got
Nicole H said, Nicole H said she's smarter than all her exes. Well,
what the fuck does that mean?
I mean, just find somebody smarter than you then. Like, you dummy. Why you keep picking niggas?
Yeah, I'm not.
We love you, Nicole.
I am not.
But when you see they dumb, then walk away, Nicole. Put the dumb down. Drop the dumb dick, Nicole.
But they don't like
Nicole,
that.
Drop the dumb dick
Women
down.
love dumb dick. They love dumb dick. Women love dumb dick. Women will gravitate to dumb, aggressive, bad boy dick. And when it's a good dude, even if you got a good job, say make $75,000 a year, which is a good amount of money, and you still like, I want a man that's 6 foot tall and he got to have $100 million and and he got to have a private plane and all that stuff. And when women say that shit, I'm like, bitch, you ain't even worth 50 cents, let alone $100 million. What are you worth? And that sounds like that, what's his name? Kevin Samuels and all the other shit. But I'm starting to think like that. And I think they've taken up my brain. I think that they crawled into my brain because there are women I've met that try to minimize me. I'm going, like, I remember some woman's like, how's your little comedy going? I'm like, bitch, 2,000 people came to see me last week. What you do while you was in your cubicle? Fuck out of here. I'm following my dream. It might work out. It might not. But at least I got the balls to get out there and try it. Don't minimize me. And women have a tendency, and now I'm getting mad for real. Women have a tendency to try to minimize us when we try to follow a dream. And then when the motherfucker hit, you act like I knew it all the time. Fuck all y'all.
Hey,
I've seen too many celebrities that have made it. We know comics that are big time, and the people that didn't believe in them, women that didn't believe in them, and then when they hit, that same woman's like, I used to date Jamie Foxx. Well, bitch, he's not dating you no more. He's on to the next one. Okay,
Bye.
Jay-Z.
Bye.
Jay-Z, check the record.
Bye.
All right.
That's what it is, y'all. Savage AF, man. Ladies, my girl got a girlfriend. Shangry, get us up out of here, man.
All right, but first I gotta let y'all know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel before we get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you go to the Facebook, which is above our head, SavageA.F. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, you'll feel better and you'll feel better for your family. So go ahead and click this little ring my bell. Ring my bell. Make sure you ring the bell and also follow myself. That's right. Me, you.
Follow myself.
Boom. Comedian Shang on the Instagram. And make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Black Pedro, Follow Black Pedro. Make sure you follow Black Pedro on Instagram. And also, when you do like something that you've seen on it, which I've just read some more information about, please share it. Share the information. The shares matter just as much. Share our channel. And that's it. My Shangry today is, which Pedro sang it. And that's how I feel, because I'm feeling in a real vengeful mood right now.
Kind of way.
Yeah! If I ruled the world, I hate them, baby.
Yeah.
Republicans be in trouble. I can't, they are so fucking horrible. Okay, Kevin McCarthy is a spineless simp of a man that he likes smelling people's chairs. And right now, everything he's doing is trying to make sure that America doesn't work right. And they still say it's the Democrats and Republicans. Democrats are pussies and punk bitches, but they're not trying to absolutely take the entire fucking country down in the toilet. But if you look at the whole new crew of the Injustice League, then these are the motherfuckers. These are the people that are absolutely having hearings, wasting our taxpayers' money. That makes me want to punch them in the face. This coon cage ass nigga right here that looks like a milk dud or mush mouth from Fat Albert.
He looks like Fat
is
Albert.
part of them too. So all kinfolk ain't skin folk. He is one of them. He follows behind the Republicans and their agenda. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a danger to this fucking country. You see her here. Look at that bitch's fangs. Look at her fangs. She absolutely, if she gets the VP nod, or if she gets more power because she's up Kevin McCarthy's ass, we are in big trouble.
She did a great job in Rampage, though.
This is true. She did. And hey, baby, it's a man. Right?
It's a man.
It's a man.
Why won't this wig come off?
This woman absolutely now is, since she spoke after the State of the Union, now they're absolutely trying to give her even more power, even though she's over in Arkansas where there's not one tooth among them. All right. And this other, that's not a Republican. Yeah, Cinema. I don't know why she's wearing whatever the fuck.
Indie now. She's indie.
This flying squirrel bullshit ass bitch makes my ass itch. And I swear,
she's from Beauty and the Beast. She was a candelabra.
Is that her? Wow. Well, I hope that a whole bunch of lesbians curb stomp her. I'm in a vengeful mood. I just feel like right now the Republicans, don't get me wrong, the Democrats are some bitches too, and they ain't about everything that I feel they should do, and they should speak out when shit is supposed to be spoke out on. But like I don't know, police reform to let police know that you can't just fucking shoot people and get away with it just because you don't like niggas that day.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. That's just wrong. So what I'm saying to you, the people I just showed you, especially this crew right here, are going to make the next 2 years a piece of shit. Absolutely, positively, unequivocally. They have no policies. They're not about policy at all. They're all are about is fucking race baiting and making the top 1% even more 1% than their 1% that they already are. They're about making sure that they got money, and they will blow up the deficit. Right now, they're about to blow the motherfucking deficit up because they want to have power over anything that'll help the country. So anybody that's a Republican, get out my way, bitch. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Because I am not having it. And if you're a Democrat and you're not standing up and doing the right thing, and if you're an independent or progressive that sees this fuck shit and you don't say shit, and CNN with this bitch ass, because it's still got corporate's hand up his ass, and MSNBC, if y'all start calling what it is, you know what? Put Savage AF on there so we can call it like it is. You know that's corruption. You know that's fucking illegal. You know that's it. And just say it instead of allegedly. We fucking saw you. Don't say allegedly the cops did it when I saw you on video. Suck our dicks. I'm sorry. I'm done.
There you go. And I'll actually pass on the head, Republicans. Sorry.
You know what I mean. But
no, I get it. No, I know what you meant, man. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. That's what it is. That's your Shangry for today. That's your show for today, guys.
Yes.
We will be back tomorrow, and we're going to do this sports edition. Shane thought he was just gonna. He thought he was gonna idly mention my Pistons.
I'm just saying.
It didn't, and y'all forget what we do versus everybody, dog.
It's not just the Pistons. It's not even just the Pistons.
Versus everybody, dog.
We can talk about Michigan football too. These make it
no,
to the
we
end.
Can talk about Michigan football.
No,
you don't know shit about it.
I don't know about Michigan football, but I do know about
NFL.
Right now. I know about NFL football because I don't watch college football because college football is ridiculous. Okay.
More exciting. It's a better game.
It's not a better game. All right. So check this out. If you happen to be in the Hollywood area tomorrow, February 10th, I will be at the Roosevelt. It's called the Roosevelt Shindig at the Center Grill Theater. Very nice theater. It's right up in Hollywood, California. Darren Carter, the party starter.
Sexy Predator gonna be there.
Sexy Predator, which I'm definitely gonna try to put my thumb in her butt. Dean Large, Ali Sher, and a lot. Christine. It's gonna be a lot of fucking cuts. Jimmy Shen. Make sure you come check that out. And I'll also later that night I'll be playing the bongos in front of.
Once the edible kicks in.
Yeah, once the edible kicks in, I'll be at the Improv Comedy Club. That's right, the Improv Comedy Club in Hollywood, California on the 10:30 show. Make sure you come check me out at either one that you can make, and that's it. Boom.
Boom. Shakalaka boom. You know what it is, y'all. Savage AF, man. We will be back here tomorrow, 3 p.m. Get ready for that sports edition. In the meantime, stay back. Stay black if you are.
You better be ready for, man. Hut 1, Hut 2. Hut.